Hello, this is Dr. Mandeep Saini, and today we are going to learn about digital supply chains. So, the first question is, what are digital supply chains? So, digital supply chains is not about manufacturing the digital goods and supplying it to our consumer. Digital supply chains are about adopting the digital technology within our manufacturing and the whole supply chain system. Now, digital supply chains can help streamlining our manufacturing operations and increase production uptime, lower material acquisition, and bring responsiveness, mass customization, and mass personalization. But before we move to digital supply chains, we need to understand what is digital technology and what is available for our supply chain. Now, the fourth industrial revolution offering us a seamless connection between the digital technologies and the real world. And that connection brings us the opportunity to use big data where we can analyze thousands of touch points about our factory setup, about our whole supply chain, and our consumer as well. It gives us the opportunity to use autonomous vehicle for our warehouses for the delivery of the products as well. It gives us the opportunity to use artificial intelligence to analyze the data which cannot be done by a human being. It gives us the opportunity to use the digital twin where we can simulate a factory environment into a virtual environment before we implement any changes into the physical situation. So there are a lot of opportunities being offered by the industry for. Since we all know the supply chains have complex structure, but here I'm trying to give you a simplified example of supply chain that gives you an idea of the generic supply chain, but as well as the digital supply chain. So let's take an example that I am ordering a customized t-shirt to a retailer, and the retailer is going to send the order to distributor, and distributor will push the order to the manufacturer. Now, once the product is ready, manufacturer will push the product to distributor, and distributor will push the product to retailers, and retailer will push it to the consumers. So that was the generic supply chain where the manufacturer used to work with economies of scale, and if there is any customized order, then the cost could be very high. So that was the time when consumer wasn't asking for personalization, the consumer wasn't asking for customization in their products. But now the situation is different. The consumers are asking for more and more customization and personalization. And that personalization and customization is only possible because of the digital technology. Now, if I'm a consumer and I want to buy a customized t-shirt, I can go to any website, any e-commerce platform, or any cloud and order directly from the manufacturer. And the data directly travels to the manufacturer, and the manufacturer can customize the t-shirt because they have the cobots and the robots working. They have the Internet of Things in the factory setup, so the machines can communicate with each other and can customize the t-shirt and print the t-shirt as early as possible. So that has reduced the lead time which was taken by the retailers and the distributors. So the distributors and retailers has been vanished from our supply chain, and now the manufacturer can send the product directly to consumer. In this way, the cost of the customization has been reduced, and that has opened several opportunities, not just for the manufacturer, but for the consumers as well. However, when we talk about opportunities, we also talk about challenges. And there are many challenges while we implement the digitalization in our supply chain. For example, lack of skills, lack of finances, and lack of the readiness of the universities, the higher education, and the learner to work in the industry with the digitalization.